DJI does it again with the Pocket 3. This thing is phenomenal. I was using the Pocket 2 for quite some time, and I will definitely say that the Pocket 3 completely blows the 2 out of the water. I did a video side by side of the Pocket 2 and the Pocket 3, and this thing is absolutely phenomenal. And to film like you would with a phone, you just flip it down, and to film a normal film, you just flip it sideways. It's that easy. Down to using it as a webcam, which is one thing you couldn't do with the Pocket 2. You can do a whole lot more with this thing. If you're thinking about it for a travel companion or just a general video log, this thing really does change the game. The low light performance is phenomenal. It is, I mean, you see instantly it does face tracking. I don't know how to do this without taking a video. Let's see. Well, you get the point. It instantly face tracks when it's in selfie mode. The combo creator combo pack has a whole lot more good things. It comes with a battery handle, which is not that cumbersome. Battery life has been pretty awesome. I've been playing with this thing for quite some time now and taking videos and testing different features, and it is well worth the upgrade if you have the number 2, or if you're looking at the 3 or the 2, definitely go with the 3, because this thing, they've really outdone themselves with this thing.
Hey, what's going on? I wanted to do a quick review video on the DJI Pocket 3 Osmo. If you're on the fence about buying it, I wanted to put together this video and give you a list of pros and cons to hopefully make your decision a little bit easier. As far as portability and stabilization go, this thing's amazing. It can literally fit in your pocket. You can take it anywhere. It fits into tight spaces. You can run with it. You can walk with it. Turn it on just by flipping the screen here, and the camera comes alive. You can see that the camera head, the lens itself, stays really stable. If you want to shoot in vertical, all you got to do is flip that screen and it'll shoot in vertical. It shoots in 4K at different frame rates. I have mine set to 4K 60 right now so I can get some slow motion. In the slow motion mode, it shoots up to 4K 120 frames per second, which will give you some really nice, crisp, super slow motion. It does have a whole variety of accessories. Right now I have a neutral density filter on there. It's magnetic, so it just kind of clicks right on there. It's very nice for shooting out in bright, sunny weather. Everything comes in this little kit right here, this little soft shell bag. There's a lot that they stuff into this thing, and I kind of found that it was a little too small for my liking, but I ended up going with a large hard shell case that's pre-made for this, so everything just fits in here really nice. I got the creator pack, so it comes with a mic, an extra battery, and a little tripod, charging cables, all the stuff that you're going to need. It has motion tracking, so you can actually like draw a box around a subject and it'll follow the subject. This little camera moves independently and you can pan with it, you can tilt with it. If I drew a box around my face, that camera would follow me if I moved from one side of the table to the other. It's really handy if you wanted to shoot some interviews and maybe use that as your B camera to track, you know, the person's face. So if they move, it always is keeping your subject center. It does come with a microphone. This thing will connect automatically if you just turn this on and turn on the camera. As far as the cons, it is a wide lens and it does not have optical zoom. So when you do zoom in, it's digital and it's really not that great as far as picture quality. So I would recommend taking this camera and getting in as close as you can if you want to film, you know, close up. Don't rely on the zoom. There is an internal battery in the camera and it doesn't last super long. Like I said, I got the creator pack, so mine came with this additional battery, which makes it last a little bit longer. It's nice. And then I went a step further and I actually got a third-party battery. I used this for like 2 hours yesterday and I still have a full charge. This camera is really great for B-roll or behind-the-scenes shoots, run and gun type situations where you need to get some footage and, you know, you don't want to lug around a ton of gear. I own a video production company, so I'm using some pretty high-end cameras, and whenever I first saw this, I thought maybe it was a little too consumer grade, maybe it wouldn't match up well with my other cameras. This thing really does shoot a very nice, crisp, high-resolution picture. It also shoots in a log setting, so you can do your own color correction and everything in post. It's really impressive the amount of technology that they jammed into this little camera. I've used this thing for over 40 shoots at this point, and I am thrilled every single time I see the footage. It's really amazing, and it really does just kind of slide right into your workflow very easily. So if you're on the fence about picking this thing up, honestly, I would give it a shot, and I think you'll be happy with it.
Hey everybody, I wanted to do a quick review of this DJI Osmo Pocket portable camera. This is by far the coolest little portable action cam I've ever used, and DJI did a great job with this kit. You get this nice leathery carrying case for everything, and everything fits in here really nicely. As far as what's included in here, there's the camera and this really nice plastic protective case. It does have a carrying handle for looping around your wrist. I'll get more to the camera in a second here, but I want to show you the other accessories that you get. You also get an extension handle. One of them is just an extension and one of them is a battery. So this is just the extension handle. It gives you a little bit more to hold on to. Clips onto the bottom like that. It just makes it a little bit longer for you to grip. But then this one, there's a little button here on the back you press to release it. This one is actually a battery, so you charge this and it extends the battery life of the Osmo, so that's super cool. This is the creator pack, by the way. This is the one that includes a few extra things. So you do also get this tripod, and this tripod screws onto the bottom of the handle itself. So tripod screws in here, and this clips onto the bottom of the camera like so, and that flips out so you can position it however you want to. You also get a really cool microphone with this set. I've got the magnet right here. It does come with a little magnet, and you can use this to attach to your clothes. You just put this inside your shirt and that on the outside, and it holds the microphone in position really well. And then there's also a clip if you'd rather clip it onto your shirt. You also get a charge cable for the camera, and you do get a protective windscreen cover for outside. in windy conditions. This thing works great for cutting down on wind noise for the camera, so you do get that as well. Okay, for the camera itself, like I said, you do have this nice carrying case. It just pulls out of there like you saw. There is an additional lens. You get a wide angle lens that's held in place inside the case here. It doesn't add a ton of wide angle view, but it does slightly increase it to a little bit wider angle fisheye sort of view. Not dramatic, but it is nice that they include an extra lens in there, and it's held in place just by magnets on that little plate right there. There's also a spot for the black Pro Mist filter. If you do happen to have one of those, it also magnets in place right on there, so that's a nice touch as well. The camera itself, so cool. I can't say enough good things about it. All you do to start recording is just flip that to the side. It fires right up and it's ready to go. I hit the record button, and you can see up in the top corner there, it starts to record, and it's actually pretty awesome. So you can see right now, I move the camera side to side. The gimbal is staying level, and I move it up and down, and it kind of follows where I'm looking, but it cancels out a lot of that movement. Side to side, it does the same thing. It takes out the jerky movements, but it still lets you point the camera wherever you want. So that's in follow mode right now. I can scroll down from the top here, and I can change the modes. If I go to tilt locked, you'll see that, unlike before, it lets me pan, so I can move side to side still. But if I move the camera up or down, you can see that head stays pointing in the same direction, and the same with side to side. It locks out the tilt, so it changes. It'll still move side to side, but it's going to take out a lot of that up and down and weird movements if you're trying to stay focused on something. So really cool that you can change all those different functions. Like I said, there's so many functions here, I can't possibly cover all of them, but I'll just go through some of the highlights real quick. So that's how you control the gimbal movement. One thing to mention is the tracking function. This little button here is actually a joystick. I can press down on it and control its movement just like a joystick. And if I touch on the screen once, it's going to focus, and if I double tap, it's going to lock on and turn on ActiveTrack. And you can see anything inside that green box, the camera is going to stay focused on. I moved a little bit too fast there, but it actually does a really good job of tracking. And you can turn on face track, where it will track faces, and it works really well. So you can see I'm moving side to side. It stays focused on whatever's inside that green box. As long as you don't take it out of the frame like that. Once it's out of the frame, oh, that actually stayed on. Like I said, it does a pretty good job. But whatever's inside that green box, it's going to stay following, and you just tap once to cancel that. And then down in the corner here, I'll stop recording. Down in the corner here, you've got different functions. Aside from video, you can take pictures. You can take a panorama, you can take photos, you can take videos in low light, you can do slow motion, and you can do time lapse. So lots of different options aside from just taking videos. There's all different kind of like little button combos too you can press. I think it's double press to straighten the camera back out and point straight ahead. I think it's a triple press to go into selfie mode. There I am. So press 3 times and it goes back forward, so you can flip back and forth between selfie and forward facing. So just lots of cool little tricks and things you can do with this. Lots of cool little button presses. In order to turn it off, all you do is flip the screen horizontally, but you can also, if you want to take videos in portrait mode instead of landscape, you can also flip that up and say continue, and it will take videos in landscape mode. In addition to a horizontal. Now, if I wanted to turn it off, I could just flip it back up like that and just let it automatically time out. It will store the gimbal in a store position so that you can press it back into the carrying case and keep it nice and protected. Okay, so that's the DJI Osmo. Like I said, can't say enough good things about this camera. Super portable, lots of cool features and functions and accessories in this kit. It literally does everything. I can't think of a single thing that I couldn't use this camera for. I'm just super impressed with it. Really fantastic video quality, but overall, extremely happy with this camera, and I think you will be too, so I would definitely recommend it. Hopefully this is helpful.
Hi guys, I hope you're doing well. I bought this from Amazon. It's the last version of the DJI, and as you can see, it's ergonomic shape, it's light and beautiful lens, and everything seems to me cool. It's calm in the special box, and here you can see it has a USB-C and other function. I bought this as a gift from my cousin, and here we have other stuff. I just want to quickly show. This is the other part. I think there should be a microphone, and you added it a battery, pretty cool. And here is the other stuff they put here. You can show perfectly the battery and those. It's inside the microphone. This is the battery. I can show you perfectly, and this is the charger. But I just want to show everything. Here is the battery, as you can see, and also others, exactly like the previous version, but more updated. Some microphone head. Totally everything is really cool. I will record it and update you about the function, because I bought this as a gift, and with the party I will give it and show it. But I think the main part is again the ergonomic shape and how they beautiful. This is the back side, this is the lateral side, and this is the front again in this way. Totally it's beautiful, and yes, that I like it. It's like this. Thank you for watching.